Alright everybody, we're going to go ahead and do the next part of Merv Griffin's 100th birthday memorial celebration, in which this time around we're going to play another PlayStation game, and that is Jeopardy! Let's see how we do, shall we?
Hi, folks. I'm Johnny Gilbert. Okay, set the game up exactly the way you like. So what are you going to do? Okay, we'll make sure you have some good competition. Player one, what's your name?
Here we go.
From the Sony Pictures Studios, this is Jeopardy!
It's time for Jeopardy! Good luck in this first round. We've got some really interesting categories for you today.
Food, music, U.S. cities, literature, animals, the White House.
Contestant 1, get us going.
Animals for 100.
This continent is home to both pacas and alpacas.
Player
What
1.
is South America?
To be sure.
Animals for 200.
All right, pick again.
One of these Chelopoda arthropods has as many as 177 pairs of legs. Most have 15 to 23 pairs.
Player 2.
Centipedes.
Right you are.
Makes sense to me.
Your choice, Player 2.
The name of this largest Wisconsin city comes from an Algonquin word that may mean a good place.
Player 1.
What is Wisconsin? Or what is, Milwaukee, excuse me. What is Milwaukee? Whoopsie. My fault.
Why, yes.
I'll take U.S. cities for 300, for 200,
Let it be,
please.
Player 1.
In 1905, this Oregon city hosted the Lewis and Clark Centennial Exposition.
Player 1.
What is Portland?
Yes, indeed. That puts you in the lead.
Very good. U.S.
All right,
cities
pick
300.
again.
The submarine USS Drum is on display at this Alabama port city's waterfront.
Player 1.
What is Mobile?
yes. You're in first place all by yourself.
Sure is.
All right, pick again.
Only 2 West Virginia cities have a population over 50,000, Huntington and this one.
What is Charleston? Alright, you have 6,500.
All right, pick again.
During World War II, this Kansas city produced 26,000 military aircraft.
Player 1.
What is Wichita?
Right you are. All right, pick
That was
again.
300.
Brush wolf is another name for this howling canine.
Player 1.
What is a coyote?
Why, yes.
And
All
what's
right, pick
400?
again.
These brightly colored aquarium fish were named for French statesman Francois Nicolas Molière.
Player 3.
Mollies.
Yes. Player 3, you choose.
In this 17th century novel, Sancho Panza is promised and eventually gets the governorship of his own island.
What
Player
is
1.
Don Quixote?
You are correct.
Literature for 200.
Player 1, what'll it be?
Longfellow described this poem of his as a tale of love in Acadie, home of the happy.
Player 2.
Evangeline.
Yes.
Makes sense to me.
Player 2, it's your turn.
In America, this term, Italian for master, is applied only to conductors.
Player 1.
What is Maestro?
Why, yes. Player 1, what'll it be? Answer.
David.
Nearly double. Player 1, please make your
2,100, please.
These small finger-played drums, used in Latin American music, were embraced by 1950s beatniks.
Player 1.
What are bongos?
Exactly.
Alright, music for 300.
All right, pick again.
This brass instrument may be fitted with valves either replacing the slide or in addition to it.
Player 1.
What's a trombone?
That's it. All right, pick again.
An instrumental piece, usually for one musician, its name comes from toccare, Italian for to touch.
What is
Player 1.
toccata?
Exactly. All right, pick again.
The zarzuela of this Iberian country is a musical form similar to other countries' operettas.
Player 2.
Spain. I was thinking that or Portugal.
Right you are.
It's a 50-50, so I'm kind of glad I didn't buzz
All
in.
right, contestant 2.
The Harrisons were afraid to turn off these, installed during their stay for fear of shock.
What
Player
are
1.
electric lights? Oops. Got it.
Yes, indeed. What'll it be, Player 1?
The lighthouse for 200, please.
The grounds contain the Jacqueline Kennedy Garden and this famous garden named for a flower.
What
Player
is
1.
the rose garden?
Exactly. All right, pick again.
This president planted the magnolia, not hickory, trees that shade the south portico.
Player 2.
Oh, Andrew Jackson, yeah.
That's right.
Player 2, what'll it be?
Valencias account for about half the crop of these grown each year.
Player
What
1.
are oranges?
Correct.
Okay, food for 200.
Your choice, Player 1.
The name of this dish, often made of leftovers, comes from the French word hacher, meaning to chop.
Player 1.
What is hash?
That's correct. All right, pick again.
Vegetables cooked a la grecque are stewed in lemon juice, seasonings, and this oil.
Player
What
1.
is olive oil?
Yes.
All right, pick again.
Durum, the hardest type of this grain, is often made into semolina flour.
What is
Player
wheat?
1. Correct.
All right, pick again.
This soft cheese found in Greek salad is made from the milk of sheep or goats.
What is
Player 1.
feta?
Right you are.
All right, pick again.
Rattlesnakes belong to the pit group of this snake family.
Player 3.
Vipers.
That's it, exactly. Player 3, what'll it be?
After Sister Carrie was suppressed by its publisher, he gave up writing fiction for 10 years.
Player 2.
Theodore Dreiser.
Why, yes.
Okay, Player 2.
This 1847 book by Melville was subtitled A Narrative of Adventures in the South
What
Sea.
is Moby
Player
Dick?
1. That is incorrect.
My bud!
Player 2.
Old Moo?
Correct.
Really?
All right, pick
Never
again.
heard of it.
Characters in this Dickens novel include Mealy Potatoes, Mr. Creakle, and Edward Murdstone.
Player 2.
David Copperfield.
Correct.
All right, pick again.
This president had a horseshoe pit installed at the White House in 1989.
Player
Who
1.
is George Bush?
Yes.
And to finish the board,
The White House design is based on Leinster House, now the meeting place of this country's parliament.
Player
What
1.
is Ireland?
Yes, indeed.
There we go.
Well, that brings us to the end of the first round.
Let's look at the total scores so far.
Now it's time for the double Jeopardy round. Let's get to the categories for double Jeopardy.
I'm ready.
movie trivia, Chinese history, autobiographies, around the world, fruits and vegetables, relatively speaking.
Okay, Player 3, you start us off.
This vegetable can be stuffed or shredded to make sauerkraut.
What is
Player 1.
cabbage?
That's correct.
Player 1, you choose.
Fruits and vegetables, 400.
These sweet heart-shaped peppers are usually sold in jars, either alone or stuffed in olives.
Player 1,
What are habaneros? No, maybe it's jalapenos.
good guess, but that's incorrect, unfortunately.
Aw, strudel.
Player 3,
Pimentos, that's
Correct.
right.
Contestant 3, it's your turn.
I forgot.
In the old song, it's the person you have to tell the old gray goose is dead.
Player 1,
Who is Aunt Rhody?
Right you are. You're in first place all by yourself.
There we go.
What'll it be, player 1?
This old, robed, white-bearded man carrying a scythe is a real clock watcher.
Who's Father
one.
Time?
That's it, exactly. All right, pick again.
For Dad, it's the boy his daughter married.
Who's
Player
his
1,
son-in-law?
correct.
All right, pick again.
In Macbeth, the witches are also called these weird relatives.
Who are sisters?
Player 1. You are correct.
All right, pick again.
He's a symbol of the U.S. government or the whole nation.
Who's
Player
Uncle
1.
Sam?
Why, yes. All right, pick again.
A cassava is a melon, and a catawba is one of these.
Player 2,
A grape.
Exactly.
player 2,
Before directing and acting in Citizen Kane, he provided narration for 1940's Swiss Family Robinson.
player 1,
Who's Orson Welles?
To be sure. Okay, contestant 1.
Gene Kelly's first on-screen pairing with this dance rival was in Ziegfeld Follies in 1946.
player 1,
Who is Fred Astaire?
Exactly. All right, pick again.
The Royal Ballet's Antoinette Sibley appeared in this 1977 Herbert Ross film about ballet.
What is the
Player
turning
1.
point?
Yes. All right, pick again.
He played Elvis Traynor in Kid Galahad a dirty dozen years before he starred in Death Wish.
player 1,
Who is Charles Bronson?
that's right.
All right, pick again.
Monty Woolley, this composer's friend from Yale days, appeared as himself in Night and Day.
Who
Player
is
1.
Cole Porter?
Correct.
Right.
All right, pick again.
13 grand right now.
The answer is a video
Video
game.
game. Okay.
Player one, please make your
3,000.
wager.
Resembling overgrown scallions, they're an integral ingredient of vichyssoise.
Take a look at your monitor.
What are leeks?
Player one.
You are
I
correct.
did, thank you.
All right, pick again.
Popular in Israel, a sabra is the fruit of these prickly plants.
Player one.
What is cactus?
Right you are.
All right, pick again.
World Book calls this South American country the world's largest coffee pot.
Player
What
one.
is Brazil?
That's right. All right, pick again.
16th century guild houses line the Grota market in this Belgian port city.
What is
Player one.
Antwerp?
Why, yes. All right, pick again.
Since ancient times, peridot has been mined on the island of Jeopardy off the coast of Egypt in this sea.
What is the
Player
Red
one.
Sea?
You are correct. All right, pick again.
The barang, a dance from this Indonesian island, dramatizes a battle between a creature and a witch.
Player one.
What is Java?
No, I'm sorry.
What? Oh,
Player
wait
two.
a minute. It's Bali. That's right. Oh, I picked the wrong one.
That's it, exactly.
Oops.
It's your turn, player two.
Around 1300, this capital city was called Tatu, or Kanbali.
What is
Player one.
Shanghai?
No.
No, it's Beijing. Beijing.
Player two.
Peking?
Right you are.
Oh,
All right, pick
they
again.
still took it. Okay.
The secret of making this cloth was a Chinese monopoly until the 4th century.
What is
Player one.
silk?
That's right. All right, player one.
This calculating device was introduced into China during the Yuan dynasty. It existed earlier in Europe.
Player one.
What is an abacus?
Correct. All right, pick again. Answer? Really double.
I'll do 6,800.
Player one, please make your wager.
Mongol conqueror Temujin took this title in 1206 when he achieved rule of all of Mongolia.
Player one.
What is Kublai Khan? No, try Genghis Khan instead.
Correct.
Kaipuya!
This grassroots anti-foreign movement originated in Shantung province in 1898.
What was
Player
the
one.
Boxer Rebellion?
Right you are. All right, pick again.
Manitoulin, the world's largest island in a lake, lies in Lake Huron in this Canadian province.
Player one.
What is Ontario?
Correct. All right, pick again.
In 1995, this former British Prime Minister published her second volume of memoirs, The Path to Power.
Player one.
Who's Margaret Mitchell? Or no, Margaret Thatcher. Who's Margaret Thatcher? Oops. Margaret Thatcher.
That's it exactly. All right, pick again.
In Return to Earth, this second man to walk on the moon told of the pressures he faced on and off the job.
Player three.
Edwin Buzz Aldrin. Yep.
Correct.
Player three.
In 1980, this former vice president published his autobiography, Go Quietly or Else.
Player
Who's
one.
Spiro Agnew?
That's it.
Okay, contestant one.
Among this late entertainer's autobiographies are The Man in the Straw Hat and I Remember It Well.
Player
Who's
one.
Maurice Chevalier?
Yes, indeed.
And to finish the board,
Despite its title, the autobiography of Alice B. Toklas is actually a book about this woman.
Player three.
Gertrude Stein.
Why, yes.
That's the end of Double Jeopardy.
Let's take a look at the scores.
This is a little anticlimactic, I know, but here goes. Take a look at the category for Final Jeopardy.
movies.
Player three, could we have your wager, please? Player two, your wager, please. Player one, please make your wager. Here's the final Jeopardy answer.
Let's see how everyone did.
Thanks, Johnny. Player three, your question? Very good.
Casablanca.
Now,
So I know I'm
what
going to
was
end
your
up
wager?
with $33,333. And I'll see y'all for another game.
That takes you into second place. Player two, let's take a look at your question. No, I'm sorry. What's that going to cost you? Oh, I guess it's just not your day. Player one, your question? That's right. And your wager was? You're in the lead.
Congratulations, Player One. You're the Jeopardy champion.
Thank you all so much for playing Jeopardy. Bye for now.